And we are ready to go, ready to resume some NCAA basketball. Oh, hindi na si Gabat yung tatalon. Against Perpetual, they went to a 1-3-1 zone. And they're going back to that 1-3-1, it seems, Renzo.
Well, I don't think you need to change something that's working if you're San Sebastian. So immediately went back to their 1-3-1 zone.
Ongotan starting things off. T-Mac Ongotan had the ball in his hands to win that game against JRU. And you know, he wants to redeem himself against San Sebastian today.
Well, that's a great way to start the game for T-Mac Ongotan, really going aggressive offensively. Here he comes again.
Wow! T-Mac Ongotan, 5 straight points for the Chiefs.
Well, itong si T-Mac Ongotan, I think there was a game that he scored, I think 25 or 28 points. But after that, siguro nung nag-adjust din yung mga teams against him, medyo nag-slow down yung scoring niya. So, this is a great sign for us na makita natin na ganito ka-aggressive itong si T-Mac.
T-Mac Ongotan, number 6 in the NCAA in scoring, averaging 14.1 points per outing. T-Mac on the attack. T-Mac on the step back, in and out. And now let's get our first report from Flo Del Agua.
And Alan Renzo, na-experience nyo na ba yung iinom kayo ng kape to start your day but something just doesn't feel right? Well, the reason I ask is because that is how T-Mac Ongotan has been feeling in their past few games. Sabi niya sa akin kanina, pagpasok niya pa lang sa court, parang hindi niya na mahanap yung tamang timpla. And one major reason is his right ankle sprain. But I have good news for the Arellano fans today dahil well recovered na daw si T-Mac as of this morning. As he told me, ako na to ulit. Back to you, gentlemen.
Yeah, minsan pag masama ang timpla, masama ang araw.
Well, those are the things na medyo mahirap i-explain pero totoong nararamdaman ng mga players eh.
So that's good to know. His ankle is A-okay. And this is the evidence right here. Napakatapak.
Well, I don't think there's anybody who can stop itong si T-Mac Ongotan on a fast break opportunity. He's just very quick and very strong, and he's just really creative finishing that basketball.
Castor able to sink those free throws. Valencia. Ongotan. Valencia spins. Valencia on the turnaround.
That's a great shot for Basti Valencia. And yun din talaga yung ano eh. That's another way to break a zone. Talagang kailangan mo atakihin yung gap and look for the open guys.
Gabat. Castor blocked. Gabat. Floater does not work. Geronimo with the board. Parang hindi pa gaano nakahawak ng bola si De La Rama.
But I think yun yung naging game plan nitong Arellano to really lessen yung touches nitong ni JDR.
Risho on the attack. Risho. Valencia. And TJ Felabrico wondering why he was called for the foul there. Ganda ng ikot, Basti Valencia.
And going back to that basket by Basti Valencia, that's what I was talking about. Si Ongotan inatake yung gap, so nag-collapse yung tatlong guy. Kaya itong si Basti Valencia nakakuha ng enough separation to make that turnaround basket.
JDR gets on the board. Finally, getting an opportunity to make something happen. Nahanap siya sa fast break.
Yeah, and whatever the game plan is against him, it's only a matter of time for JDR to get himself going in the scoring end.
Samantala, Basti Valencia drains another baseline jumper from the opposite side. Oh, what a pass. What a find by Castor.
That's the play they've been running ever since the start of the season, and what a way to find JDR down low.
Ongotan mula sa kanto. Sumobra, Demetria.
Ito lang yung problema when you're in a zone. As we see that layup by Del Rama. Kasi pag may tumira from Arellano, tapos naka-zone itong San Sebastian, wala talagang mga designated na tao to box out. You're defending an area, so pag may tumira, hindi mo rin alam kung sino yung box out mo. Kaya that time, itong si Demetria nakakuha ng offensive rebound kasi napilitan si Gabat na bumaba sa kanya, which is a much smaller guy compared to him, kaya malinis niyang nakuha yung offensive rebound.
Demetria, good on those free throws. Gabat to Castor. Felebrico mula sa kanto. In and out, and Demetria and Castor hit the deck.
Two big guys fighting for position, and these guys are more tough guys, so talagang ganyan yung makikita nating action from the both of them.
Hey, we have to give a huge shout out to the Arellano community. I mean, look at this crowd. You played here in the NCAA, Renzo. Arellano is always one of the top schools when it comes to audience support.
Well, I'm always excited to play against Arellano when I was still playing kasi nga ganito lagi kalaki yung crowd na dala nila eh. And siyempre sa college, ito yung ito talaga yung masarap na feeling when you're playing against a crowd this big.
I remember there was a time when you were playing, LPU would also bring the crowd as well.
Oo, talagang very supportive din kasi yung community ng LPU.
And some of those games were during the weekends.
kaya wala rin classes na matatamaan, kaya very maluwag ang schedule.
Geronimo gets the ball back. Valencia. RJ. Oh! Pass was way off the mark. And Coach Chico Manabat wants to talk things over. Arellano is up 11-6. He is the new star in San Sebastian, codename JDR.
So there's really nothing you could ask for para dito kay JDR. He's really doing everything for San Sebastian, leading almost all the categories in our statistical. And that game against Perpetual, he scored 15 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists in 34 minutes. I think he's the #1 in the minutes played. And kaya ganyan siya ka-productive eh. Ganyan siya ka-kondisyon, ganyan kataas yung skill level niya. And I think tama yung sabi mo new star talaga for San Sebastian.
And just turned 20 last October 26. So a lot of time to grow, to learn. And once he gains that experience, he's going to be a much, much better player.
Well, all I can say is San Sebastian is in the right hands dito kay JDR.
And he's averaging a double-double, 13.3 points per game and 12 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, Gabat with a baseline jumper.
We also have to commend yung naging transition din ng laro nito ni Polo Gabat. He's usually a scorer for San Sebastian, pero ito kasing season na to medyo nakulangan ng guards ng Baste, kaya kailangan niya mag-adjust into a point guard.
Felebrico, bounce pass, De La Rama. Wow! Kinaliwa pa!
That's a tough finish for De La Rama.
We've seen him take shots from the back of his head. Kaya naman finishing with the left hand. T-Mac Ongotan with a jumper.
And we can see T-Mac Ongotan really healthy and mukhang wala nang iniinda.
Risho. Midi is good for Risho.
That's what I was talking about tungkol dito kay Gabat. That's usually a shot for him already. Pero he was able to locate itong si Christian Risho dun sa short corner. Kaya nakakuha ng mas magandang tira yung San Sebastian.
Valencia misses. Ongotan offensive rebound.
And that's big for you because that's your point guard, T-Mac Ongotan, grabbing that offensive rebound and getting those second chance points.
Risho, back-to-back baskets for him.
Christian Risho has been playing very well for San Sebastian. Medyo hindi lang natin siya mapag-usapan ng sobra because of the performances of JDR. Pero napakaganda rin and very consistent itong si Christian Risho.
Mahirap na tira mula kay Gabat. Pero mas mahirap ito. Dinemo pa after. Buckets over buckets. That's the 5'11" guard. T-Mac Ongotan with the offensive rebound. De La Rama, ayun na naman. Behind the back, behind the head, drop pass.
And JDR is just gonna get better as he continues to play. Kasi yung assist na yon, yung move na yon, I think that's the first time na nakita natin with JDR na he's looking for his teammates naman. Because he's usually a scorer, offensive rebound guy. Pero that time he went for that drive and located his teammate down low.
San Sebastian just got faster with this lineup of Guahao and Lumanag on the floor. Abiera step back. And A.G. Borromeo with the basket. San Sebastian calls a timeout. They are down 16-17. Arellano may have lost 3 straight games, but they're still a threat. Make no mistake about that. And Cyril Hernal had a career-high 17 points sa kanilang huling laro kontra sa JRU.
So Cyril Hernal only averaging 5.6 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game. But that last game, he scored 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks in 28 minutes. So that game, I think he's just trying to tell all of us that you could be one of the guys as well for Arellano.
Cyril Hernal just checked into the game. So you've got Hernal and Buenaventura on the floor at the same time. Lumanag, atake. Lumanag.
Point blank miss for Lumanag. Sayang yung layup na yon.
Mahirap din ang tira dahil dalawa yung sumabay sa kanya.
And hindi rin kasi sanay talaga ang mga point guard na napapasahan sila sa shaded area eh. Kaya that time, hindi na finish ni Lumanag yung floater na yun.
Langit is on the floor. His 7th appearance here in season 101.
Yung zone defense ng San Sebastian has been working for them. They've been able to cover the initial attack of Arellano, but the problem is they're giving Arellano a lot of offensive rebounds and they're fouling a lot. Kaya lamang pa rin yung Arellano early in this game.
Grabe yung banggaan doon. Di Maunahan and Buenaventura going at it.
And I'm sure masayang-masaya si Coach Hammer na nakikita itong dalawang big guys natin na naglalaban for position.
And Buenaventura has been in a lot of situations where the referee had to warn him.
Well, I think that's his role for Arellano. Eh. Talagang banger siya. Siya yung yung presence sa loob na magpapaluwag ng floor for Arellano.
Abiera. So that's a shot clock violation as the ball missed the mark.
And San Sebastian dodged the bullet that time because that was another offensive rebound for Hernal. Naabutan niya lang ng shot clock.
Lumanag breaks free. Andre Lumanag, offensive rebound. Bola na kay Ian Quahao. Quahao. Steal by A.G. Borromeo. Risho with the rebound.
I think San Sebastian has to run something kasi napakagaling ng mga on-ball defenders ng Arellano na nasa loob ngayon eh.
Di Maunahan. Lumanag. Quahao puts it up. Abiera with the board.
That's a tough shot for Quahao and yun yung sinasabi ko na they really have to move that ball. They have to call something kasi itong si Langit, itong si Abiera and Borromeo are good on-ball defenders. So hindi nila to pwedeng i-challenge ng one-on-one.
Anjord Cabotaje checks in for the first time here in this game. Wow. Lumanag. Celebrico recovers. Oh!
I think it's an offensive foul on Celebrico. Ginulangan si Abiera.
All right, let's review this.
I think TJ pushed Abiera off para makuha yung bola. That's why he was called for an offensive foul.
Abiera dropping off the curl. Gives Arellano a 3-point lead. Lumana. Castor. Ganda ng cut doon.
Well, I think the thing that made that happen is yung seal ni Hernal dun sa gitna eh. Kaya nag-open up yung lane para dito kay Abiera.
Good on the first for Castor. 29 seconds remaining here in the first period. 19-18. Arellano still ahead, knocking. Gets it to Hernal. Hernal hops inside. Hernal. No go. Oh! A foul as San Sebastian was trying to run the break. So that's going to be 2 free throws.
Yeah, and that's a great defensive stop for San Sebastian. And that's really the way to secure that basketball. Yung box out ni Castor, kaya nakuha niya yung bola and nakuha nila yung foul.
Ang masama dito, hindi pa nagmimintis si Castor. So not a very good foul by Langit there.
Yes, and so far, itong si Castor is really the one fighting for those boards. And like what you said, maganda yung shooting on the free throw line niya.
6 out of 6 from the free throw line for Castor. Not the guy you want to foul with the second sticking off in the first quarter. Geronimo. Abiera to take back the lead. Renzo Abiera at the buzzer. And without a doubt, that shot, look at the elevation on his jumper and the balance, the flick of the wrist, the form. Arellano gets back the lead, 22-20. Babalik po tayo dito sa loob ng Phil Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan para sa bakbakang San Sebastian at Arellano. Maraming salamat mga kapuso sa inyong panonood ng Corner Us together with Renzo Navarro, and we also have Flo Del Agua with us at courtside. Arellano reclaiming the lead after that Renzo Abiera buzzer-beating three-pointer. Cabotaje, catch and shoot. And that's a foul as Abiera went up for the offensive rebound.
Well, I'm just wondering kung hanggang kailan ihahawakan ng San Sebastian itong I think it's a 1-2-2 zone. Kasi nabubutas ng Arellano eh. They're making their outside shots and at the same time they're getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
Oh, Abiera missing on the first free throw. Two for two sa pagkakataon na yun.
And Arellano right now with a full court pressure to maybe slow down itong game ng San Sebastian or make them commit those kind of turnovers, and they were successful that time.
And Lumanag failing to recognize that Dimonan was wide open. He realized it too late at sumobra pa yung kanyang pasa. Julian Segovia making his first appearance. Got a shout out from Coach Rob Labagala for his effort on both ends of the floor in their last game.
Of course, Julian Segovia, limited minutes during the game against Perpetual, but really contributed a lot for San Sebastian.
A wild shot by Abiera, and Abiera will head to the line for two.
And this is something that Arellano has to keep doing. They really have to attack that zone. Kailangan mapagalaw nila yung yung mga defenders para mabasag nila yung zone ng San Sebastian.
Pasa muna natin kay Flo.
Anton and Renzo, from our perspective, what Juniel De La Rama or JDR has been doing the past few games is make those winning shots. But to him, personally, this has a deeper value. Sabi niya sa akin kanina, hindi ko na nga naisip kung clutch ba ako dahil mas tumatak sa akin kung gaano kalaki yung ngiti ng aking coaches at teammates. You know, after everything San Sebastian went through, especially today with Velasco and Nepaceta sitting out both due to shoulder injuries, Juniel is that guy who remains positive. He told me, I want to put smiles on my team's faces. Seems we have a gentleman.
Yeah, we got to speak to him. Ano lang, still a little bit shy also as well. Young man of a few words.
And he's a very nice kid. That's why the last time we talked to him, I was asking him kung aware siya kung gaano kaganda yung ginagawa niya. And it told us na hindi rin siya masyadong aware. And hindi rin yun yung pinaghuhugutan niya. And for us to hear na ang importante sa kanya makita na masaya. As we see that layup by Hernal, ang importante sa kanya is makitang masaya yung team niya and yung supporters nila. That's a deeper inspiration for JDR. That's why he's playing very well.
Castor. In and down. Hernal has the ball. Geronimo. Abiera. Abiera. High arcing shot. Cabotaje with a rebound and put back.
I think this is the biggest lead for Arellano with 8 points. And they're doing this without their main guy, Tima Congotan.
Segovia. Risho. Risho falling down. Oh! And a chance for Castor to continue his perfect streak from the free throw line.
Risho had nowhere to go that time. Pero napakaganda kasi nung seal ni Castor dun sa gitna. Kaya nakakuha pa sila ng foul and free throws sa pagkakataon na yun.
But you know, yung galaw ni Risho, last season, Christian Risho did not have the confidence to try to make a move to the basket. Now he has the green light. His confidence is growing. So maski dinoble team siya doon, nakahanap pa rin siya ng way na mapasa yun kay Castor.
Well, I think that's the effect of having a coach like Coach Rob Labagala na alam naman natin na player din dati. So talagang binibigyan niya ng confidence itong mga bata niya eh. And I'm sure pinapractice din ni Christian Risho yan during their practice sessions. Kaya meron siyang confidence na gawin yung mga bagay na yan.
Free throw is good for Castor. Vinoya. Geronimo. Vinoya. And Vinoya will head to the line for two.
That's a great lead for Vinoya. Nakita niya na kumagat sa fake niya. Itong si Castor, kaya nakakuha siya ng slight separation for that drive.
Two free throws from Memoric Vinoya.
First free throw is good for Vinoya. Seven minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And Arellano right now still with that full court pressure. Talagang hindi na nila binibigyan ng chance na maka-execute itong San Sebastian. Kasi alam naman nila na when this team is executing, looking for the open guys, looking for JDR, talagang successful yung San Sebastian.
Lorenzo Guerra, that's his first personal team foul, number 3.
Castor breaks free. Castor. Delarama. Delarama against 3 blue shirts.
Getting that offensive rebound and getting that bucket against 3 guys.
Delarama with 8 points. But that was his first rebound, which is surprising considering he averages 12 per game. Junik Segovia all the way.
Junik Segovia played great defense last game and now scoring for San Sebastian. And I think itong si Junix is becoming one of your favorite players, Anton.
Well, you can't miss him with that afro. And in the beginning, you didn't know what role he had on the team. Now it seems that he's settling down to a role here with San Sebastian.
And he's playing it very well. No, he can defend the big guys. He can defend the guards, and now he's showing us that he can score as well.
Now look at him stretch for that layup against one of the more athletic players in the NCAA, in Renzo Guerra.
Yeah, that's a tough finish for Segovia. And earlier you said that etong si JDR got his first rebound, which is very unusual. Pero right after that, he got his second rebound. And I think talagang nagpapainit lang itong si JDR muna.
Kamay on the floor for Arellano. Valencia launches. Demetria, offensive rebound. Segovia with the board. Delarama is fouled.
But I think that's just yun lang yung yun lang yung pwede mong gawin against Delarama on the break. I think there's really no way to stop him.
Shooting 2 shots, Daniel Delarama.
Delarama. Good on the first free throw. Two for two for JDR. He now breaks into double digits. Team Ongotan has been quiet since that first quarter. Ongotan, wild shot. And we have a timeout. Arellano leads San Sebastian 30-28. You're back with us live from the Phil Oil Center in San Juan. Let's give a shout out sa lahat ng mga nagko-comment ngayon. Julian Agus, go Arellano. Si Angiofel Antonio, go Baste. So huge shout out to everybody, active subscribers and viewers for always tuning in to the NCAA. Delarama. Delarama, wild shot.
So Delarama thought he was fouled that possession, pero hindi nakuha yung tawag.
Vinoya. Gabat with the board. Gabat. Ooh! Tough finish by Polo Gabat.
And yun yung sinasabi ko about Gabat eh. Nadagdagan kasi ng konting pagka-point guard mentality yung laro niya. Kaya mas maganda yung tinatakbo niya ngayon eh. He's looking for his teammates. Tapos pag nakita niya yung scoring opportunity, kinukuha niya rin agad eh.
Kamay. Vinoya. Vinoya jump hook. And Gabat has the ball.
I thought Vinoya had an open shot already. But he didn't take it. Kaya medyo nahirapan pa siya doon sa tira na yun.
Segovia, hindi pa linalabas mula nung pumasok siya sa loob ng game. And Segovia finds Ricio.
I don't think there's any reason to put Segovia out. He's doing everything for San Sebastian right now.
He's rebounding, he's scoring, he's passing, he's defending. But this journey to the basket by Polo Gabat, just tough to stop and right on the money sa pasang yun. And yung sigaw na yan, hindi ginagawa ni Christian yan last season.
So you can see the confidence of Rico. Talagang sobrang laki ng tinaas. And what about that pass by Segovia? That's a hard angle kasi tatansyahin mo yung taas niyan eh.
Traveling on Basti Valencia.
And you have JDR playing great defense. So that's really big for San Sebastian to have your main offensive guy playing defense as well.
Gabat, hand off to Segovia. Mauricio, 6 on the shot clock.
4 seconds on the shot clock, 4 seconds to shoot.
So Anama with an assignment to deny Junior Delarama.
And this is a tough cover for Anama because I don't think there's any way to stop JDR. You can only slow him down. So I think yun yung yun talaga instruction sa kanya ni Coach Chico coming in.
Yeah, and Anama only averages 2 minutes per game. So sent in for this specific reason na bantayan si JDR.
Neil Castor. And Guahaw for Ralph
So
Gabat.
we see that Coach Chico game planned for this.
I think for the whole week, ito lang yung pinapaisip ni Coach Chico for Anama. Panaginipan mo yan si JDR ba?
Anama, inside pass. San Sebastian gets the stop. Wow. Segovia blocked. And Anama with the rebound.
So Anama playing well for Arellano.
Ernje, tough shot by Ernje Geronimo.
Well, one thing about Arellano is they really play on-ball defense very well. Kaya mahirap talaga mag-execute against them eh. And pag nag-commit ka ng turnover against them, pag nagkamali ka ng konti, talagang ready na sila tumakbo.
And check the number 19, Kyle Anama penalty. That's his first. Andre Lamona coming in for goal.
Now imagine when Ernje Geronimo was playing for San Sebastian in high school, he was doing those moves and he was so much bigger than everybody.
So yung ngayon, same move, pero iba na yung sitwasyon, still able to deliver itong si Geronimo. Ganun na siya kasanay sa mga galaw na yun.
Yeah, he's always been a physical and relentless type of player. was a forward in high school because he was big. But now, has to play the point. Huge adjustment sa kanya actually.
Sobrang magkaibang magkaibang position yun, napakalayo. So you really have to commend him for still delivering and contributing for Arellano even with that adjustment.
Geronimo to Ongotan. Abiera. Oh! Tinawagan ng traveling doon. Coach Chico Manabat calls another timeout. His team is down by 1. We're seeing the ladies here in the cutie cam. And some Rizalians here early. Andito na sila for that matchup later today. Arellano students. So later on, we have JRU versus EAC. Group B matchup between the Heavy Bombers and the Generals. Denarama. Wow, from way out. Ooh. Risho and Anama. Anama is being a pest here.
Well, what Arellano is doing right now on defense is they're switching everything. All the actions, they're switching. Kaya at that time, itong si Anama na mas maliit kay Risho, napunta dun sa, sa shaded area. That's why, kinailangan niyang ma-foul itong si Risho para lang hindi makakuha ng offensive rebound.
Risho missing on that free throw as Neil Castor returns. Geronimo. Vinoya. Difficult pass. Bernal, RJ, and RJ Geronimo will head to the line for 2.
And that's just a great job by Lumanag denying Timac Ongotan. Kaya yung Arellano nagkaroon ng konting confusion kung saan ba papunta yung offense nila. But good thing for Geronimo getting something out of nothing. That's why meron siyang 2 free throws ngayon.
Shooting 2 free throws for Jay Geronimo.
RJ good on the first free throw, his 3rd season with the Arellano Chiefs.
And after that great start by Ongotan, talagang hindi na natin siya masyadong nararamdaman. And I think ito si Coach Rob, talagang inassign din na matchup ni si Ongotan against Lumanag. Kaya every time Ongotan comes in, automatic si Lumanag pumapasok na rin agad.
Lumana. Lumana throws it out. Castor. Geronimo with the board. Oh! Vinoya called for a moving screen as Quahao hits the deck.
That's a great job for Ian Quahao, staying in front of Geronimo and selling that call.
Ayun na nga, that's what Coach Chico Manabot is saying. Hindi ba flop?
I think hindi masyadong gumalaw si Vinoya, but itong si Ian Quahao kasi was just staying in front of Geronimo eh. Kaya may chance talaga maitawag.
Ongotan, look at the effort of T-Mac Ongotan. Going for that steal and that disrupted the flow of the Golden Stags.
Well, if you're a scorer, no matter what the defense does to you, talagang makakahanap ka ng way to score.
Risho knocks down a triple.
And I think dito mas effective itong si Christian Risho. Yung mga pag-pop niya, yung pag-space niya ng floor. And last game, ang dami niyang nakuha ang 3-pointers. Kasi nag-collapse yung defense ng kalaban.
Castor all the way.
And what about your big guy getting a steal and going all the way for that layup?
Ongotan. Ongotan with a drive. And that's gonna be 2 free throws for T-Mac. Ayun o. Ongotan went for the steal, so the ball was dislodged. And then that lead pass to Ongotan. Ito naman yung sagot ng San Sebastian, a Christian Risho triple. And then Castor picking the pocket.
And that was against Basti Valencia, who's usually a great ball handler.
Maganda ang pinapakita ni Neil Castor ngayon. 8 for 8 from the free throw line. And that was his only field goal, Renzo.
Oh, and that's big for San Sebastian kasi alam naman natin na itong Arellano would really focus on JDR. So it's big that guys like Castor, guys like Risho is contributing on the defensive end para mabawasan din yung load dito kay De La Rama.
De La Rama. Another different defender on De La Rama. That's Akop. So Coach Chico Manabat created a JDR stoppers group. Ang daming binabatong defender dito kay JDR.
Well, yun din yung pwede mo talagang gawin eh. Iba-ibahin mo yung guys with JDR para din magkaroon ng konting confusion kay De La Rama.
Ongotan with a rebound. Ongotan to the corner. Akop overshoots it. Oh!
And that's already an open 3 for Akop, but he decided to take that one dribble before going after the pull-up jumper. And usually if you pass up on an open shot already, medyo mawawala ka kasi sa rhythm dyan eh.
Hernandez going to fall onto the knee of Christian Risho. Christian Risho, thankfully, is okay. As Hernal drains the free throw. 2 for 2 para kay Hernal. 8.3 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Lost shot time for San Sebastian, kaya pinasok itong si Gaban to create something for them.
Gaban spins. Gaban way off the mark. And that will do it for the first half. The Arellano Chiefs, trying to stop their 3-game losing skid, lead San Sebastian 40-38.